Manchester United eye Crystal Palace star Daniel Munoz in £25 million summer swoop. The Red Devils look to strengthen their defense with Colombian international. Are you ready for some exciting transfer news, United fans? Our beloved Manchester United are already planning their summer moves, and Crystal Palace's Daniel Munoz has emerged as a top target. With Hugo Viana set to take charge as our new director of football, this summer promises to be one of significant change at Old Trafford. Let's dive into what could be one of the most shrewd pieces of business in the upcoming transfer window. A summer of change awaits. The winds of change are blowing through Old Trafford. Despite an active winter transfer window, Manchester United are already looking ahead to the summer. Why? Because our current form tells us we need reinforcements. The stats don't lie. Losing 15 of our last 31 games across all competitions is simply not good enough for a club of Manchester United's stature. Unless we secure the FA Cup, we're looking at a trophyless season. This reality has put pressure on the club to strengthen the squad significantly this summer. Who will be leading this charge? None other than Hugo Viana, our incoming director of football. His first summer at Old Trafford will be crucial in shaping the future of our beloved club. Who is Hugo Viana? You might be wondering, who is this Hugo Viana, and can he deliver the signings we need? Viana made his reputation at Sporting CP, where he showed a remarkable eye for talent. His ability to identify promising players and secure their signatures while maintaining financial stability was impressive. During his time there, he helped build a squad that achieved success while staying within budget. Exactly what United need right now. At Manchester United, Viana will be responsible for developing the squad, finding new talent, and making sure our transfer strategy matches our playing style. Can he replicate his success from Sporting CP in the more competitive Premier League? That's the million-dollar question, but his track record suggests he has the skills to succeed. The Munoz deal, a bargain at £25 million? Now, let's talk about the player in question, Daniel Munoz. According to The Sun, United have identified the Colombian international as a summer target. The best part? We could land him for just £25 million. Is that a good deal in today's market? When you consider the inflated prices for Premier League defenders, especially those with attacking abilities, £25 million seems like a steal. Munoz has been outstanding for Crystal Palace this season, contributing 5 goals and 5 assists in 33 appearances across all competitions. For a right-back, those are impressive numbers that highlight his attacking instincts. But what makes him special? What would Munoz bring to Old Trafford? The Daniel Munoz profile, more than just a defender. Born on May 26, 1996, Daniel Munoz is now 28 years old, entering his prime years as a defender. His journey to the Premier League has been interesting. He played for Águilas Doradas from 2017 to 2019, then moved to Atlético Nacional. In May 2020, he transferred to Belgian side Genk for €4.5 million. His big move to the Premier League came in January 2024, when Crystal Palace signed him for €8 million. He signed a contract until 2027, with an option for an additional year. Making his debut on February 3 against Brighton and Hove Albion, Munoz has quickly settled into English football. Just last month, in November 2024, he scored his first Premier League goal, a stoppage-time equalizer against Newcastle United at Selhurst Park. This goal seemed to change the momentum for Crystal Palace, showing Munoz can deliver in crucial moments. Playing style, what would Munoz bring to United? One question many United fans will be asking, how does Munoz play, and would he fit into our system? Munoz is not your typical defensive right-back. He's versatile and all-action, comfortable playing as either a traditional right-back or as a wing-back in a 5-man defense. This versatility would give our manager tactical flexibility. Offensive qualities. In attack, Munoz truly shines. He scores goals regularly, unusual for a fullback. He creates assists and chances for teammates. His overlapping runs help create space for wingers. He has a good crossing ability and final ball. Need proof? His strike against Fulham earlier this season was so impressive it earned a nomination for Premier League Goal of the Month. That's the kind of quality and excitement he could bring to Old Trafford. Defensive abilities. While his attacking skills grab the headlines, Munoz doesn't neglect his defensive duties. He's strong in tackles, winning a high percentage of his duels. He's good in the air despite not being the tallest. His work ethic is relentless. He tracks back consistently. He reads the game well and makes important interceptions. Physical and technical attributes. Physically and technically, Munoz offers a complete package. He's quick and agile, covering ground rapidly. His passing is accurate and progressive. He has a surprisingly good finishing touch. His transition play helps teams move from defense to attack quickly. How would Munoz fit at United? Looking at our current right-back options, Munoz would add something different. While we have defensive solidity in that position, we sometimes lack attacking threat from our fullbacks. Munoz would change that immediately. Imagine the Colombian bombing down the right flank, overlapping our winger and delivering crosses or cutting inside to score himself. That additional attacking dimension could transform how we play. But would he start immediately? Given his form and the price tag, you'd expect him to challenge for a starting position right away. His all-round game suggests he could adapt quickly to the demands of playing for Manchester United. The bigger transfer picture, not just Munoz. While Munoz represents excellent value, United's summer plans appear more ambitious than just one defensive signing. The report mentions Florian Wirtz of Bayer Leverkusen as a marquee target. Wirtz, one of the most exciting young talents in Europe, would represent a statement signing. Combined with the addition of Munoz, we could see a significantly strengthened United squad next season. This approach, mixing big-money marquee signings with smart, value-for-money additions, could be a sign of Viana's influence already. It's the kind of balanced transfer strategy that successful clubs employ. Why United need defensive reinforcements. You might be asking, why are we focusing on a right back when we have other positions to strengthen? Our defensive record this season provides the answer. We've conceded too many goals and looked vulnerable at the back too often. Adding a player of Munoz's quality would help address these issues. Furthermore, the modern game demands fullbacks who can contribute in attack as well as defense. Munoz fits this profile perfectly. He defends reliably but also adds genuine attacking quality. The financial aspect, a smart investment? In pure financial terms, the deal makes sense too. Signing a player of Munoz's caliber for £25 million in today's market represents good business. Consider that Crystal Palace signed him for just €8 million, approximately £6.8 million, in January 2024. If they sell him for £25 million this summer, they'll make a substantial profit after just 18 months. But even at £25 million, United would be getting an established Premier League performer with international experience. Given that top fullbacks can cost double or triple that amount, it's still a bargain from our perspective. What do Crystal Palace fans think? Palace fans have quickly taken to Munoz. His all-action style, commitment, and attacking contributions have made him a fan favorite at Selhurst Park in a short time. Would they be disappointed to lose him? Absolutely. Anytime a player makes such a positive impact, fans don't want to see them leave. But from Palace's perspective, potentially tripling their investment in 18 months might be too good to turn down, especially if the player himself is keen on the move to Old Trafford. The Colombian connection. Did you know Munoz would not be the first Colombian to play for Manchester United? While not many players from Colombia have worn our famous red shirt, Munoz would be joining a select group. What makes Colombian players special? They typically combine technical skill with physical strength and a fighting spirit, qualities that United fans appreciate. Munoz certainly fits this mold. His international experience with Colombia could also be valuable. Playing against different styles of opposition in international football helps develop adaptability. Another useful trait for succeeding at a club like United. When could the deal happen? The transfer window opens in June, but deals are often agreed in principle much earlier. If United are serious about Munoz, negotiations could begin soon. Crystal Palace would likely want any deal wrapped up early to give them time to find a replacement. Similarly, United would benefit from getting business done early. allowing new signings more time to settle before the season starts. Would other clubs be interested in Munoz? Given his performances and reasonable price tag, it's likely that might force United to move quickly to secure his signature. What would this signing tell us about United's future direction? Every transfer gives us clues about a club's strategy. If United signed Munoz, what would it tell us? First, it would suggest that Viana values players who offer value for money, not just big names. Second, it would indicate a desire for more attacking threat from defensive positions. Third, it might signal a move toward a more balanced approach to transfers, mixing established talents with potential stars. This balanced strategy has worked well for clubs like Liverpool and Manchester City in recent years. Could United be following a similar path? The bigger picture, building for success. One signing doesn't make a successful transfer window. United need reinforcements in multiple positions if we're to challenge for major honors next season. The potential acquisition of Munoz would be just one piece of a larger puzzle. Combined with other smart signings and the development of our existing talent, it could help United return to where we belong, competing for the biggest trophies. What do you think United need most this summer? A new striker? Midfield reinforcements? More defensive solidity? The answer is probably all of the above, and the reported interest in both Wirtz and Munoz suggests the club recognizes this too. What can United fans expect next season? If United makes smart signings like Munoz and potentially Wirtz, what can fans expect next season? While predicting football is never easy, strengthening the squad in key areas should lead to improved performances. The addition of Munoz would give us more attacking threat from right back and greater defensive solidity. Could these changes help us challenge for the Premier League title? That might be a stretch, but closing the gap to the top teams and returning to the Champions League would represent real progress. Why fans should be excited about this potential signing? As United fans, we love seeing exciting players at Old Trafford. Munoz fits that description perfectly. His combination of defensive reliability and attacking flair would make him a fan favorite. Those overlapping runs, goals, and assists would bring fans to their feet. Beyond his playing style, his attitude seems perfect for United too. His work ethic, commitment, and desire to improve align with the values we cherish at our club. What would success look like for Munoz at United? If Munoz does sign and establishes himself in the team, what would success look like for him personally? In his first season, regular starts and contributions in both defense and attack would represent a good beginning. Perhaps 3 to 5 goals and a similar number of assists, combined with solid defensive performances. Beyond that, helping United return to challenging for major trophies would be the ultimate goal. Could he be part of a revitalized United team that brings the glory days back to Old Trafford? Many fans will certainly hope so. The final verdict. Would this be a good signing? Based on everything we know, would signing Daniel Munoz for £25 million be good business for Manchester United? The answer seems to be a resounding yes. He's entering his prime years, has proven he can perform in the Premier League, offers attacking threat from defense, and comes at a reasonable price. While no transfer is guaranteed to succeed, this one appears to have all the ingredients for success. Munoz's playing style suits the Premier League, and his attacking instincts would add a new dimension to United's play. Looking ahead, an exciting summer awaits. The reported interest in Munoz is just the beginning of what promises to be an exciting summer for United fans. With Hugo Viana taking the reins as director of football and a clear need to strengthen the squad, expect plenty more transfer stories in the coming months. Who else might United target? Which positions will be prioritized? How much money will be available to spend? These questions will dominate discussions among United fans until the transfer window opens. One thing is certain: change is coming to Old Trafford. After a disappointing season, the club knows action is needed. The potential signing of Daniel Munoz could be the first step in building a stronger, more competitive Manchester United. What do you think, United fans? Would Daniel Munoz be a good signing for £25 million? Which other positions should the club prioritize this summer? Let us know your thoughts. Remember, you heard it here first at Unite United News. We'll keep you updated on all the latest transfer developments as the summer window approaches. The road back to glory starts with smart signings like this one. So watch this space.